On everybody else if he is going to be crowned with the cup today.
His name is Max Kilos.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, Max wants to make up for yesterday's, but I don't think so.
Well, here's one rider who will be going out.
Make a little bit of slip, a little bit of mistake, but of course he didn't, and he said there was nothing I could do about it. Only
01, road 2 is Pratama, Danish and Peroni. Look out for the Indonesian and Malaysian riders in these sorts of conditions. Behind them, you've got Mudli, Christian Daniels, best rookies result ever yesterday of 6.
How quickly he can go on the number 51 KTM. There's a 28 of Max O'Keefe.
Lane for a ride-through penalty.
Right, so let's hope we have none of that today. Now this is the downhill corkscrew, the corkscrew or so. The same grid start for the Redbull MotoGP Rookies Cup. Race 2 at Aragon gets underway. And a superb start from Alvaro Carpe, but Brian Uriarte is alongside him, almost alongside him. Surely he's going to have to tuck in. Is he brave enough? No, he isn't. He tucks in behind Alvaro Carpe. Somebody's run wide. Is that Veda perhaps who ran wide? But he's managed to keep it upright, thank goodness. And as they go away up the hill.
Start for him. Veda Pratama got really bogged down. He was so cautious. And there, Brian Uriarte looks the wrong direction. Finds Hakim going out into the lead, looking for redemption after yesterday. We saw Max Kilos.
He's a lot more cautious, and it's Peroni it is who picks up 3rd place now. Carpe back to 4th place. Kia's in 5th, and very much Hakim Danish with the advantage over Brian Uriarte. Well, superb stuff. You said the Malaysians are good in the wet.
Love is second, it doesn't matter. As we see the 70, Christian Daniel Jr., a former flat tracker, rising through the ranks in the US, overtaking Max Kilos in towards turn 16, outbreaking him. Christian Daniels into Rain is the great leveller, and he is someone who has really struggled in his first year of Rookies Cup. He doesn't know
to turn things around here to open up all the possibilities. It still is Hakim Danish from Brian Uriarte. And Hakim had a, superb first lap, but Brian Uriarte won't do anything too silly, I hope, in this chase of Hakim Danish, but he certainly wants to get as many points as he can over Alvaro Carpe, who's still back in 4th place.
There is Veda Pratama behind Guillaume Plong there, so whereabouts are they? They are fighting for 11th spot. They've got well, we've seen been shouting for Christian Daniel Jr. moving up to 5th place, but he's just been overtaken by Milan Pavelec into 5th place as well. The Polish rider was taken out yesterday in that 3-rider pile-up. Well, he's into 5th place now from the back row. That is absolutely incredible.
And superb stuff, considering that he's, last couple of years he's been riding big super bikes, and now he's riding something completely different.
That is apparently a characteristic of these Pirelli wets rather than a bike issue. We found out in Moto 3 yesterday. But look at this, Peter, the 44 is in 4th.
Yeah, absolutely superb stuff. And you saw that fish tailing, he's obviously upset by the tyres, nothing too much to worry about. Wow, superb stuff from Christian Daniel Jr. Wow, brilliant stuff on the brakes to go past Milan Pavelec.
They've gone down. Carpe's down. Oh my goodness.
This is changing things. He's running there to pick up the bike again, but he is the points leader. He is now down. The points are disappearing. His lead is disappearing.
This is why we say, Peter, never say never in Rookies Cup. You gotta be careful. Got to keep an eye out for Brits in this sort of weather as well. Uriarte stalking Hakim Danish, and this has completely changed the complexion of the championship.
And there's still 7.5 laps remaining at this race.
Goodness me.
Yeah, so wow, and it's clear it's a wet, cold morning here. And ahead of him, of course, is our Flying Finn, and he's used to, he races on the ice, races in all sorts of conditions. So that's a really good news for our Flying Finn on the number 27.
So where has Carpe rejoined? As I look on our screens, he
lost a full almost 10 seconds on that lap. But of course, if he broke the footrest, it's one thing, but if he's broken the gear changeover, that'll be something even an awful lot worse.
Kilos is not feeling confident, Peter. He crossed the line and he was 4.8 seconds off Rico Salmela. The second sector, he was 5.9. He clearly made a big mistake, and he's just let...
If he doesn't watch out, Kios is going to be passed by a whole group. He could be passed by about 5 riders here. They're right behind him, including, good guys like Mudli.
Ruche, as we see Guillaume Plong as well. I mean, a French rider, although I'm told jokingly by his friends in the tent that he's basically Spanish, he spent so much time in Spain. Still, a French rider, calculating rather rapidly, put a 2:21.9 in, but that's faster than the 4-5 riders ahead of him at the moment.
So we'll assume then that he hasn't lost the gear change lever, because otherwise I don't think that he would be able to do that. So if he's got the and it was only a guess that he might have broken the footrest actually, because we couldn't see it with just the fact that his left foot was dangling in the air.
You can see from the bottom of the bike how just how dirty as well the rain is around here. I mean, it brings up all the dust and throws it down onto the circuit. A lot of grit there. Some of the Moto3 bikes came and run in the Red Bull ring, so this will be very welcome indeed, as we see Lennox Famara has gone down now, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for poor old Lennox. He was 18th yesterday. He's not had really a really fantastic season. Just, oh, there he goes. Whoa, that it was a nasty sort of flick over the high side. Good to see that he's up and okay.
Decked it right in front of Rocco Sessler, his former combatant.
Yeah, and as you say, you know, Ruche, Hakim hasn't had a great second half of the season. He's 11th, 10th, 14th, 14th, 14th. So, you know, compared with his second and third early in the year, he really has had to reverse his fortunes, and he's doing that superbly. So it's going to be a hard one.
He's doing similar lap times to those in 14th and 15th and 13th, but Christian Daniel Jr.'s a 2:18. Who's that? Just got off. Peroni! Goodness me, Peter! Peroni's gone down. He's thrown it away. Goodness me, and Max Keeles is going to come through and see that. And goodness me, this is why you cannot count anybody out.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can get. It's not easy to get it going. He's deep in the gravel there. He's getting help, but that's on screen as though he is, really.
It's 2/10 closer than he was at the start and finish straight.
Yeah, that's not enough, is it? He's got to really close on him quicker if he's going to make any difference in the last lap and a half. There's the 83 of Alvaro Carpe, and he still is outside the points in 17th place. And where Rico Salmela?
Well, that is the big question, and our screen keeps chopping in and out. It keeps going blank. It's like it's giving us a guessing game, making it more interesting for us. But this is what we care about, Peter. It's 1 second between Rico Salmela and Rico's got second. Rico's got it, but we can't see because we're looking at Hakim Danish. There he is. Finally, we've seen the battle for second. Wonderful news. Thanks for catching up with us, everybody.
Pulls out of the slipstream, but it's still a long way from home. It's that long, sweeping left-hander. Who's going to find the grip and the drive over the finish line to chase Hakim Danish?
He's got the inside line. He's got it, but the screen's gone black.
Salmela has the drive. Salmela's got the superb drive. Kia's in 9th place. So that will be important points. And there is our cup points leader, but he doesn't add to that score. He's 16th. He doesn't add to that score today.
And I believe ever. Fantastic stuff from him.
And that he is
the... do we love that? When was the last Malaysian winner in Rookies Cup as well? That must be
I'm pretty sure
as well.
I don't think we've had a Malaysian winner of Rookies Cup. Yeah, another nation to add to our trophy. The rest is how everything was sliding around at the end.
Lovely young man, isn't he? And he will be so delighted with it, won't he?
Well, that's right. No, I think it's just 13 points now that Alvaro has over
former Grand Prix rider, etc. Trainer of Hakim Danish, and all the upcoming Malaysian riders will be watching this one, I believe, from home in Kuala Lumpur.